Hey there everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm Fox 10 News meteorologist Jennifer Lambers with an update on your forecast and today's next weather. Now what I wanted to go ahead and talk about for today was looking ahead into Mardi Gras. We're about to get into deep gras, and so there is a lot going on here in the port city. Today is going to be our break day, our rest day. Give those livers a rest too before we start to get right back into it. Thursday through Tuesday, it is going to be nonstop really in the port city and all across the Gulf Coast with so many of those parades taking place. So let's go ahead, dive deeper into your forecast, talk about what I'm tracking out there. I'll run through some of those parade forecasts, but also I'm looking ahead into Lundi Gras and Fat Tuesday. What I really want to discuss in this edition of Next Weather is going to be the rain chances that we're tracking heading into next week on Monday and Tuesday along with Wednesday. So Ash Wednesday also included in that. So we'll talk more about that coming up in just a moment because models are in disagreement for it, but I'll detail that coming up. For now, here is a live view over downtown Mobile. Things are calm and quiet out there. This is going to be our Dolphins camera, brought to you by All In Credit Union. Blue sunny skies, Mardi Gras Park. It's calm, it's quiet out there. We rode on the parade floats last night. It was fantastic. We had such a great time, but heading into tomorrow, it'll come back. So things are going to start to ramp up once again. We have the Mystic Stripers. They're going to be rolling in downtown Mobile. Those temperatures by that point going to be resting in the upper 60s, but what we're going to start to see is calm winds out there. There is a chance for some very isolated showers. I would almost call that sprinkles, but what we're going to see is a cold front that's going to be moving in, a very weak one, and if anything, some of the models have been trending towards a drier front moving through, so that's why our rain chances are so minimal heading into tomorrow. I'm not too concerned about that forecast. It's still going to be great out there with just those mostly cloudy skies. It's helping out the temperatures a little bit. And then heading into Friday, we have two parades happening on both sides of the bay. We have the Crew of Columbus and the Crew Second Line. Temperatures again, upper 60s, mild conditions, a few more clouds. And then also on the eastern shore, we have the Maids of Jubilee rolling in downtown Fairhope. We will start to see those temperatures also in the mid 60s. So really my takeaway with some of these temperatures is you're good with long pants and a t-shirt. If you get cold easily, you might just need that light jacket out there, but no heavy coats will be needed. Now the forecast high temperatures over the next few days. So this is going to be taking us from today into next week. So that's going to be Lundi Gras and Fat Tuesday and Joe Cane Day all on there. So a lot happening here, and that's so important with the forecast. And really Friday is going to be that only day that's near average. Reminder again, I mentioned that front that's moving through tomorrow, a weak one. It only knocks down our temperatures just a little bit, and then we start to warm right back up heading into next week. We're also going to notice a rise in our humidity ahead of another cold front that will be moving through on Wednesday. Now the rain chances over the next 7 days. Again, tomorrow bumps up just a little bit. And I know that we're talking about rain chances for Lundi Gras and Fat Tuesday, but they're not high chances. Very isolated potential out there. 20% on Monday, 30% on Tuesday. And as we get closer, these will fluctuate. These numbers will not be staying the same, and it's because models are in such big disagreement about the scenario that's going to be playing out once we get closer towards that point. So let's go ahead and run through one of the Futurecast models. This is going to be the Euro model, and I went ahead and moved this forward to Sunday night. So this is going to be the evening of Joe Cane. We already had all the festivities during the day, so it's going to be quiet heading into that evening. And as we get further on into Monday morning, that's when we start to introduce some of the isolated shower chances. And I'm actually going to back this up a little bit. So it's going to be Monday morning, spotty showers out there, but keep in mind this is a long range model, so it's not going to be as high resolution as some of the other ones that we show. Meteorologist Matt Barentine says it best. It paints it with a broad brush, and so it's really just looking at the coloration, the dark greens, the light greens, the timing, and the coverage across our entire area. So it brings in some of those spotty showers during the day on Monday, not widespread, hit or miss. We make our way into the overnight hours, and then we start off Tuesday morning. You can already start to see some of those showers just around us, not quite impacting us. Cloudy skies out there. Oops, sorry, that jumped forward a little bit. That jumped forward a lot. There we go. Okay, let's back it up a little bit. So this takes us into Tuesday afternoon. So noticing some of those showers, again, very isolated out there, not widespread. And then we get further on into the evening, and the majority of that rain is taking place closer towards the Mississippi line over there with Louisiana and Arkansas. And so the main takeaway with this too is that they are in agreement that there's a front that's going to be moving through on Wednesday, on Ash Wednesday. So as I make it into the overnight hours, There you go, starting to jump forward just a little bit. We notice more of that rain coverage ramping up heading into Wednesday morning. We get into Wednesday afternoon, and there's those widespread showers that we're anticipating with this front once it gets closer, and then things start to clear out behind it. So the main takeaway from the European model, I know sorry, I was a little jumbled there and I was trying to go back and forth, is that it shows isolated showers both Monday and Tuesday, but the widespread big front of rain comes through on Wednesday. Now this next one is going to be the GFS model. Hopefully I can make this one a little bit of a smoother transition here. So we start off the same time. This is going to be Sunday night, seeing a bit of that cloud cover out there. And then we make our way into the overnight hours. So we get into Monday morning. Things are still calm and quiet. Lundi Gras looking great. And then we start to get into the afternoon, and there's more of those spotty, isolated showers just beginning to creep in, mainly for our inland areas. Again, not widespread. We get further on into the overnight hours into Fat Tuesday. Let's see if I can jump this forward just a little bit. I'll be careful here. And then it's calm and quiet. So we're not seeing anything to begin for Fat Tuesday. And then as we get further on into the afternoon, it's still staying quiet out there. And nothing in the evening until we get further along into the overnight hours. And then we're going to start to see that front beginning to approach closer on Wednesday. So if you notice the GFS, it has us completely dry there on Tuesday. And if anything, it pushed back that timing on the front that's going to be moving through on Ash Wednesday. I'm going to jump backwards. This took us into Thursday. So there's that timing on the front Wednesday. And the Euro had us completely dry just a little bit after 6 o'clock. This one has that front moving through later. So that could impact your Wednesday plans. Just noticing that there's some differences on that timing with the front moving through. But still a lot of inconsistencies, especially when it comes into play with the spotty showers. We know that front will be coming through Wednesday into the Thursday timing, but as far as everything that's ahead of it, that's still up in the air right now. We're going to have to wait till we get a little bit closer, getting some of those high resolution models in motion before we can get a really good idea of that. So once we get closer towards Friday and Saturday, we'll have a much better picture using our graph model of what that's going to be looking like, especially for Lundi Gras there. But still keeping those rain chances at 20% on Monday, 30% Tuesday. I might even go ahead and equal them out to be 30% on both days, just because both models were consistent on that Monday rain, not so much the Tuesday rain. But we're still so far away that, as mentioned, those numbers are going to be changing every single day. The biggest takeaway from all of this is just check in with us as we do get closer, planning your outfits for Fat Tuesday and Joe Kane and Lundi Gras. It's still going to be feeling nice out there. None of the big sweaters will be needed. You might find yourself sweating out there if you do choose anything like that. I would say hang on more to, for the ladies out there, you can do the leggings and t-shirts. That'll be a good option. For the men out there, just the long pants and some of the polos, the short sleeve shirts. That'll be more of the move, and maybe just have that light jacket ready to go in case you do get cold easily. Later on in the evening, you might find yourselves needing it, but this is truly going to be perfect conditions heading into this weekend. It's going to be feeling nice out there. Get some sunglasses. It's going to be sunny, and then we'll keep a close eye on those rain chances once we do get closer towards Monday and Tuesday. Again, download the Fox 10 weather app. That way you're staying updated with us and any of those changes that we are tracking out there. That way you'll be the first to know once we do start to get a better idea of what those rain chances are potentially looking like. Once again, wishing everyone a wonderful Wednesday out there. We'll continue to keep you updated right here on Fox 10 with another edition of Next Weather coming at you heading into tomorrow.